All right, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Kafla Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh Kakadash, double honor to the elder apostle, a great milk and woo will, and strength I take in the oxen, I put them the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power of Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, that the hopeful elect, and who the world inwardly call God, his name Yahweh, and who the world inwardly call Jesus Christ, his name Yahweh Shai. Or the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and those who line descendant go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering among the nation. Alright, now this is a picture you see on the screen. I saw this posted on YouTube. Alright. I wanted to do a quick video on it about the these Facebook. The king or the person that posted the king, Bokwe, Africa has everything. Versace logo originated from Cameroon, 1909. All right, you can see Versace logo. All right, on the back of their blanket or sheet. Okay, on the border, you can see it clearly of Versace that Versace took. All right. These are probably the Boomham tribe of people that in Cameroon with the Israelites. All right. Cameroon's on the west coast of Africa. It's the Boomham or Ban. All right, 1909. You can see Versace was created in 1978. All right. It's almost 50 years later. All right. Or 70 years later, like this, almost. There's the scriptures. Because Jacob is the former of all things. Jeremiah 10 and 15. It said the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Alright, let's talk about Israelite. So-called Negro, Latino, Native American. And Israel is the right of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts is his name. Alright. Jake is what add flavor, alright, or it's the stylish one, alright. And Esau, being a culture vulture that he is, he can just go around and steal. Alright? Esau go around and steal everything from the music, from clothing, alright, art, everything, alright? Shit, hell, he stole a whole nation of people identity, alright? Now they're calling themselves Israeli, Jewish. And they're not the real people, all right? But they try to throw everything from the music, like I said, sports. We the one, Israelite is the originator of all things, man. All right? We the one that what made things hot, fresh, all right? Hey, because we're the Lord's chosen people, all right? Yahweh Shai, we're Yahweh, we're his people, okay? It said, what's that? Deuteronomy 7 and 9? Or 7 and 6. It said, for thou art an holy people, and holy to be separate. Alright? Unto the Lord Yahweh Shai thy God, thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth, all right? So we're adopted higher than the other a nation of people on the earth. All right, we're esteemed higher. All right, the Lord, however, did not set His love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord Yahweh loved you, and because He would keep the oath which He had sworn unto your father, hath the Lord Yahweh brought you out of with a mighty hand. Let's talk about our captivity in the land of Egypt, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. All right, but the point is in verse 6. All right, we're a holy people, and we're a doctor above the other nation of people as well. All right, it's another thought of the earth. So Matthew 5:13. Ye are the thought of the earth, but if the thought had lost its savor, wherewith shall it be thoughted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. All right, and that's ultimately talking about having the truth. All right, but also it applies to having flavors. All right, we don't want to bring flavor into this world. All right, we don't want to made past empire what it was. All right, because we was in captivity among all those nations. All right, back to Esau being a culture vulture. All right, this is part of the curses. It's Deuteronomy, Old Testament, Deuteronomy 28. So 15 and jump down, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, how thou shalt try thy power to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right. $33, the fruit of thy land and all thy labor shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always. All right, I think there was one more. Um, I think that was it. Let me double check. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, Esau being a culture vulture. All right. And it's also part of the curse, just even with these inventions. Like a lot of the inventions was created by Jake. All right, but Ethar stole it and patented it. All right, and made money off of it and benefited off of it. While Drake didn't. All right, and that's part of the curses. So with that, shalom.